Hank Green, a prominent figure in the YouTube community, is the guest on the Colin and Samir show. He is known for co-founding the Vlog Brothers channel with his brother John Green in 2007. The channel has grown to over 2,220 videos and has amassed a large following. Hank is also a New York Times best-selling author and has over 8 million followers on TikTok. Hank's journey as a YouTube creator has been filled with ups and downs, including a battle with a rare form of cancer called Hodgkin's lymphoma. Despite his health struggles, he continued to create content and even wrote a comedy special about his experience with cancer. This resilience and dedication to his craft highlight his passion for creating and connecting with his audience. One of the key themes in the conversation with Hank is his approach to entrepreneurship. He has started multiple companies, including Complexly, which produces educational content like Crash Course and SciShow. Hank's ability to juggle multiple projects and companies showcases his entrepreneurial spirit and drive to make a positive impact through his work. Hank's perspective on the evolution of YouTube is insightful. He has witnessed the platform's growth from its early days of pirated clips to a hub for original content creators. Despite the challenges and uncertainties in the online media landscape, Hank remains optimistic about the value that YouTube provides to its users. He acknowledges the potential dangers of misinformation and moral outrage, but believes that the platform's overall impact is positive. The conversation delves into Hank's creative process and his approach to content creation. He emphasizes the importance of taking action on ideas rather than getting stuck in the planning phase. His willingness to experiment and try new things has led to the success of projects like Crash Course, which started as a YouTube Originals initiative and has since grown into a popular educational channel. Hank highlights the discrepancies in how platforms like TikTok and YouTube handle moderation and pay creators. He mentions the challenges creators face on TikTok, where accounts can be suspended without proper explanation or recourse. He also discusses the importance of trust and relationships between creators and their audience, emphasizing the need for platforms to prioritize positive user experiences. The conversation shifts to revenue sharing on platforms like YouTube. While some creators may not rely heavily on AdSense revenue, Hank acknowledges its significance in the digital media landscape. He appreciates YouTube's decision to introduce revenue sharing, recognizing the platform's efforts to create a vibrant economic ecosystem for creators. Additionally, he mentions the rise of OTT platforms like Dropout and Nebula, where creators can have more control over their content and revenue share. Hank reflects on his thesis about nature versus culture, where he explores the value of communication and leadership within human tribes. He draws parallels between his thesis and the evolution of digital media platforms, where creators become tribe leaders with loyal followings. Hank's authoritative voice in the industry stems from his deep connection with his audience and his willingness to advocate for creators' rights and fair treatment on platforms. Hank shares his personal motivations, including a desire to prove himself and a fascination with objective metrics like making money. He acknowledges the importance of money in running a business and supporting employees, but emphasizes that his primary focus is on creating value and building relationships with his audience. His approach to content creation is driven by a desire to connect with his viewers and establish trust over time. As the conversation delves into the future of the creator economy, Hank discusses the fragmentation of fame and the rise of niche platforms catering to specific audiences. He highlights the pride in consuming content that resonates with individual preferences and the growing popularity of platforms tailored to different types of nerds. His optimism for the future of digital media lies in the diversity of platforms and the opportunities they offer for creators to engage with their audiences in unique ways. The conversation delves into the idea of creator unions and the challenges of organizing creators with diverse backgrounds and audience sizes. Hank highlights the differences between traditional unions in Hollywood and the unique nature of online content creation. He emphasizes the need for systems that work for creators at all levels and address issues like communication with platforms. The hosts discuss the impact of short-form content on events like VidCon. They reflect on how the landscape of creators has changed, with new influencers gaining massive followings on platforms like TikTok. Hank shares his observations on the shifting dynamics at VidCon and the challenges of catering to a diverse range of creators and audiences. The conversation turns towards the intersection of the creator economy with Hollywood. Hank expresses his preference for keeping the two worlds separate, citing the challenges and complexities of the traditional entertainment industry. He highlights the differences in production costs and revenue models between online creators and Hollywood productions. Hank discusses the success of Complexly, a company he co-founded, and its impact on online education through projects like Crash Course. He emphasizes the importance of measuring success not just in terms of profit, but also in terms of impact and reach. Hank also shares insights into other successful ventures like Good Store, a charity initiative that has raised significant funds for partners in health. The conversation touches upon innovative business models in the creator economy, such as subscription platforms like Subbable. Hank reflects on the challenges and successes of launching new initiatives to support creators and charitable causes. He highlights the importance of adapting to changing trends and finding sustainable ways to support content creators. Hank recalls his early days on YouTube, where he started creating music videos and gradually gained traction with a Harry Potter-themed video that went viral. This initial success and validation from the audience and the YouTube platform fueled his passion for creating content. Hank reflects on the challenges faced by creators in the YouTube ecosystem, such as the pressure to stay relevant and the constant scrutiny. He appreciates flying under the radar and focusing on delivering value rather than seeking constant validation. Hank attributes his longevity in the industry to his clean-burning fuel of passion for trying new things and experimenting with different formats. He emphasizes the importance of being driven by curiosity and creativity rather than solely focusing on fame or financial success. Hank discusses the dilemma of balancing creative pursuits with building a successful company. He acknowledges the challenges of managing a business while staying true to the creative vision and highlights the importance of finding a balance between the two. Hank shares his experience of transitioning roles within his company, including hiring a CEO and delegating tasks to free up time for strategic thinking and creative pursuits. He emphasizes the value of surrounding oneself with a capable team to handle different aspects of the business. Hank reflects on his relationship with his brother and co-founder, John Green, highlighting their journey from initially not knowing each other well to becoming best friends and business partners. He emphasizes the importance of prioritizing their brotherhood over the business and resolving disagreements with the understanding that their relationship comes first. Hank discusses the dynamics of family partnerships in the media industry, noting the common occurrence of brothers working together. He attributes the success of their partnership to the mutual understanding that their brotherhood is more important than any business venture, allowing them to navigate disagreements and challenges effectively. Hank shares his personal experience with cancer and how it has influenced his perspective on life and mortality. He talks about the importance of accepting illness as a normal part of life and how sick people are still alive and have a lot to offer. This experience has led him to focus more on impact rather than legacy, as he believes that impact continues even after one is gone. The conversation then shifts to the influence of social media platforms like Twitter. Hank discusses how Twitter is more influential than successful and the challenges it faces in becoming a successful creator platform. He highlights the need for new product developments and advertising strategies to make Twitter a viable platform for creators. The discussion also delves into the future of education, with a focus on the rising costs of higher education and the need for alternative learning methods. Hank talks about the importance of integrating with academia and creating new educational opportunities, such as trade schools and online certifications. He emphasizes the need for innovation in the education sector to provide value to students and address the increasing costs of traditional education. As the conversation progresses, the host and Hank explore the concept of leaving a legacy and the impact one can have on the world. Hank shares his thoughts on assigning value to certain aspects of life, such as reducing suffering, promoting happiness, and fostering creativity and knowledge. He emphasizes the importance of focusing on the things that one values and contributing to the greater good of humanity.